sons as well?
No, just 2 daughters.
2 daughters.
Yeah. And my first daughter's married to a great guy, very successful, with my granddaughter Iris, who's 5.
Very successful.
And so I'm blessed that my 2 daughters married 2 great guys. But after that, you have a lot of scenarios with, the nepo baby-ness, where you have parents that just feel like they need to be involved, and I don't subscribe to that.
There's trouble brewing in the Baldwin-Bieber family, and it's been quietly bubbling beneath the surface for months. Hailey Bieber, model, business mogul, wife to Justin Bieber, and new mother, has always seemed picture perfect in the public eye. But recently, she dropped a bombshell, admitting that she's not super close with her family anymore. That one comment set off a storm of speculation, whispers of family rifts, emotional distance, and private conflicts behind closed doors. Now, her father, actor Stephen Baldwin, has finally spoken up. In a rare public statement, he addressed Hailey's words, leaving fans wondering, is this an olive branch, subtle shade, or simply a father showing love for his daughter? This story isn't just about a father and daughter. It's about independence, fame, and the complicated dynamics of family life under the world's microscope. Let's break down exactly what was said, what it really means, and why everyone is talking about this moment. To understand the current drama, we need to go back to July 2024. In a candid interview with W Magazine, Hailey opened up about her family like never before. She admitted, "I'm not super close with my family at this point in my life because I feel like I'm very independent. I'm my own individual now, and I've built my own family." She went on to say that she has fond memories of her childhood, but she made it clear that her priorities have shifted. Her focus now is her own household, her husband Justin, and most importantly, their new baby boy, Jack Blues Bieber. These comments didn't just raise eyebrows, they set off a frenzy online. Fans immediately started speculating about whether this was just normal growing pains or something much deeper. Some thought Hailey was simply describing the natural distance that comes with adulthood. Others, however, were convinced she was hinting at major family tensions. The Baldwin name is Hollywood royalty. Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, is part of the legendary Baldwin acting clan, which includes famous brothers Alec, William, and Daniel. Growing up, Hailey was surrounded by fame, pressure, and public attention. And like many celebrity families, that spotlight can be both a blessing and a curse. Every move is scrutinized, every relationship dissected. As Hailey rose to fame in her own right, as a model, influencer, and founder of her wildly successful beauty brand, Rhode, she began carving out a separate identity, apart from her family's legacy. But that independence didn't come without its challenges. With so many strong personalities, different careers, and very public lives, maintaining a perfectly united front isn't easy. Fans have long speculated about subtle tensions between Hailey and her parents, especially as she became more private and focused on her own family. Fast forward to September 2025, Stephen Baldwin, who almost never speaks publicly about his daughter, appeared on Tori Spelling's Misspelling podcast. When asked about Hailey, he didn't dodge the question. Instead, he gave a rare and very carefully worded statement.
Will achieve all different levels of experience and success. Look at my daughter. I never talk about her, but my daughter has done the impossible, relatively. But in this day and age, in the last 10 years, it's not impossible. It's happening. It's like these kinds of successes are happening.
This is true.
And young people are making unbelievable amounts of money on the internet in ways that are very sketchy. So God bless her.
At first glance, it sounds supportive, but the wording sparked even more questions. Was Stephen simply expressing pride in Hailey's success? Or was there a subtle message hidden between the lines? Some fans felt his comment was full of love and admiration. Others thought the mention of sketchy ways of making money hinted at a deeper criticism, or at least some old-fashioned disapproval of how the new generation operates. The timing of these statements is crucial. Hailey's original interview about her family came just a few months after. Rhode was officially acquired by LF Beauty, a massive business milestone that skyrocketed her brand's value and cemented her as a major player in the beauty industry. It also came during one of the most transformative times of her life, becoming a mother, when Hailey said, "I've built my own family." It wasn't just a metaphor. She had literally built a new family with Justin and their newborn son. That shift changes everything: priorities, relationships, even how you relate to your parents. On top of that, Hailey has been under constant public scrutiny. From speculation about her marriage to Justin to ongoing internet drama with other celebrities, she's been living under intense pressure. In that context, her desire to protect her inner circle and create a private, safe space makes perfect sense. Of course, fans had plenty to say. On social media, reactions to both Hailey and Steven's comments were divided. Some praised Steven for finally speaking up, saying things like, "It's so nice to see a father proud of his daughter's success." Others weren't so sure. One fan wrote, "Why mention sketchy money at all?" That felt unnecessary, and many were simply confused, wondering if this was a subtle attempt to mend fences or if it revealed a deeper, ongoing tension behind the scenes. Reddit threads and TikTok breakdowns have been dissecting every word, every pause, every emoji in their social media posts. When it comes to famous families, even silence can feel like a statement. So what's really going on here? There are a few possible explanations. First, this could simply be a father showing love and pride for his daughter, while also acknowledging generational differences. Steven grew up in a completely different Hollywood era, one where fame was tied to movies and television, not TikTok followers and brand deals. Second, this might be a moment of reconciliation. Hailey's public admission about distance may have opened the door for Steven to reach out, publicly or privately, to show support. And finally, we can't ignore the public relations angle. In today's world, a single podcast comment can control a narrative, calm rumors, or spark new ones. A carefully crafted statement can do more than a full interview ever could. At the heart of it, this is a story about growth. Hailey is no longer the teenager following her famous dad to movie premieres. She's an independent woman, a CEO, and a mother. That transition can be bittersweet, even when there's love on both sides. So, where does the Baldwin-Bieber family go from here? Keep an eye on upcoming public events, holiday gatherings, red carpet appearances. Even Instagram posts could give subtle clues about the state of their relationship. If Hailey posts photos with her parents, or if Steven publicly praises her again, it could signal that things are improving. On the other hand, continued silence or vague statements might indicate that the distance remains. Hailey is also expected to do more press for Rhode as the brand continues to expand globally. Fans will be watching closely to see if she mentions her family again or avoids the topic entirely. Family relationships are complex, even without fame and fortune involved. Hailey Bieber and Stephen Baldwin are navigating theirs on one of the biggest stages in the world. What looks like a rift may simply be two people growing, changing, and finding their own paths. Stephen's rare public words were simple but meaningful. God bless her. Whether those words signal reconciliation or just pride from a distance, only time will tell. What do you think? Is this the beginning of healing for the Baldwin-Bieber family or a sign of deeper struggles? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this unfolding story. Because in Hollywood, what's left unsaid often speaks louder than words.